Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are just wrapping up our defensive war against the Persians fighting for Yemen again, and this has been a really easy war. That said, they've got about 10,000 troops over here. Now we have about twice that many, but we're a bit spread out, and we just had another Sunni uprising in exactly the same place. That's vaguely annoying. I want you guys in Al-Akaf if you can get there first. And then we should stack wipe this army, as we did. Fantastic. Get to Beta. They may be going around this way, but I want to... Actually, we know they're not in Najran, so just stay in Kathiri for right now. Excellent. Now we do have our retinues mixed in with this force at this point. But we're going to wrap this war up very, very soon. We're at 94% war score here. He has utterly failed to take anything. And these guys are losing quite a lot of troops on these sieges. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and send these guys over, because it looks to me like this force is heading around to attack Mara again. And if that's the case, we can fight them here with this force no problem in the desert. So that should be fine. I don't think he has any way to win this war at this point. I think ticking war score gets us to 100% before he can take anything. And of course, there are these rebels up here, but we have that under control. One more month tick is all we need. And there we go. Enforced demands. We are going to get 1156 gold, 10% moral authority for Miaphysite for 20 years, and some piety. That is huge. Excellent. We'll put down this force. And we'll maintain this force until it defeats this Sunni uprising, and then we'll call that good. Now, our retinues. We've currently got one unit of pikemen. Let's go ahead and get a second unit of pikemen, and then 2 units of cavalry, like so. And then we'll get 1 of each, which puts us at our cap. Excellent. These guys are going to stay put and just reinforce. And these guys are going to come up here and deal with these rebels with our levy troops. Excellent. Robber bands around Accordet are now gone. And I think we're going to switch our marshal over to researching military tech at this point. We're still threatening, and there's defensive pacts against us, so we're unlikely to want to do too much for a while. Our council will almost be no longer discontent. This month, in fact, it will be. To October. Actually, slightly longer than that. It'll be next month. There we go. Got the Sunni uprising taken care of. And these are our retinue troops? Okay. These are our retinue troops. That's more like it. Excellent. I was going to say, that was more retinue troops than I was expecting to see. So, we've got some money, and let's look into our castles quick. Those are all fully upgraded. These two are getting there. Let's go for whatever's cheapest first, which I guess we could build a keep. And we can't afford anything there. We can get a castle fortification here, though. And we could get, potentially, a keep here. As soon as we get a money tick. There we go. Excellent. Now we're currently paying a lot of money into our retinues, and that's okay. I'm quite comfortable with that. Oh, hello. A Monophysite revolt. Okay, that's 4,000 troops. Let's go ahead and raise personal levies. We don't need any of these troops. So we'll just come on down over here. And actually, I'm going to forbid myself from leading armies. What religion am I? I'm Miaphysite. Okay. I just saw the headdress and was slightly confused. I don't usually see that on Christian rulers. We're Ethiopian culture. Okay. Well, we should have no trouble dealing with these guys, in theory. I mean, they do have a lot of bonuses. And we're going to become zealous. They have a lot of bonuses because of the mountains and the river crossing, but they're also holy enemies, so we should be fine with that. Fantastic. There's that dealt with. Our retinues can come back to the capital. And hopefully, that will slow down the rebellions a bit, now that we have those taken care of. We're paying 22.67 on reinforcing our retinues every month for now, but this is 2,400 troops. So that's to be expected. Now, we have about 600k retinue cap. Or 600 retinue cap, rather. Charitable? Okay, yeah, we can do that. In a moment, anyway, once our monthly balance comes in. It'll actually take a couple of months to get that much. But we'll get there. Well, overall, the last lifetime wasn't particularly impactful, but it also could have been more disastrous than it was. The previous king managed to salvage his situation a little bit, so that's good for him. Okay, we're at 436 devotion right now, and we can actually go ahead and do that donate to charity right now. Excellent. Are we on auto-stop plot? We should be. Yes, we are. Fantastic. This guy, he's our steward. He wants to help us on monetary issues. And we could definitely use help on that. Yeah. Earning trust is earning gold. We could become honest or greedy. So, greedy will get 100 gold right now, and a 10% national tax modifier. Honest will give us additional Community of St. Anthony devotion. I think that I'm going to become greedy here. Excellent. So, we could become trusting, or wrath. We'll hold our end of the deal when you end yours, though. We'll choose nothing of that. So we could lose the trait greedy and gain the trait charitable and gain the trait shy, or we could gain the trait slothful. That is not a great choice, but I think we're going to go for this one, because at least we get the Community of St. Anthony bonus, and we got the extra 100 gold. Okay. Thieves Guild in Axum is gone. Fantastic. The Finger of St. John, what is that actually getting for us right now? 1 learning. We could gain the trait Humble, which I think is what we will do. Excellent. And we're no longer shy. That sounds good. So, our retinues are building back up. Why are we trying to sway this guy? Why are we trying to sway this guy? I don't know. Stop it. Our Chancellor is inviting us for drinks. Sure, we'll go carousing with you. I'd love to put this guy on our council. But we don't seem to be able to. He would actually convert to Monophysite. That would be really awkward. Forcing this guy to convert to Monophysite would be, I think, opening us up to Holy Wars, though. So I'm not going to do it. Also, he doesn't currently have an heir. He should marry somebody. There you go, buddy. Maybe produce an heir. That would be nice. Okay. She's a little on the old side, but so's he. So, hopefully they'll get an heir made. That would be a good thing. I don't want to hand out all of these titles again. It'd be awkward. Okay. We're now an apprentice board gamer. Fantastic. 44 months for our threat to decay. And we can get an education focus. Curious and affectionate. Perfect. We can become a game master. And I think that's what we're going to do. And you could become Marshal. No, you're an idolizer. You could become learning education. There you go. I'm sure the weather will change in time. Okay. How are we doing on tech? I haven't checked in on that in a bit. Oh, hello. I think that we maybe grab a point of infantry. Infantry is the backbone of our army, after all. So there we go. Okay, our Marshal is slightly maimed. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he'll get over it. I'd love to get another point in castle infrastructure. That would be ideal. We need another 120 tech points for that. Okay. So 10 years at a minimum. And if we get additional tech point events, then that is ideal. We can rank up in our society, and we'll go ahead and do that. Now, I'd love to get a point of noble customs. We're in the same boat there. I don't think there's too much of a point in pushing legalism just yet. Excellent. We can't go to significant status of women, although we could probably bribe this council to do it. How much would that end up costing? 200 gold, 400 gold, 200, 200, 88, and this guy just won't do it. Okay, so a minimum of like 400 gold, maybe like 500 to get that passed. We don't currently have a female heir, so I don't think that that is currently super worthwhile. I do want to just double check on the de jure empire here, because I'd love to create this empire title. That would be ideal, so that we could start handing out some of these king titles and have some powerful vassals that can push on their own. Particularly against the Muhalabid. Like, I would love to have a king of Nubia. And not be the king of Nubia myself. Like, I'd probably end up changing what duchies I have. So it would be this duchy and maybe this one. So I would then take the Duchy of Afar for my own. It would make some people angry to redo that, but ultimately I'd rather have fewer powerful vassals than many weak vassals. That's generally a better thing, because you can do things with a few powerful vassals. Like, you can do marriage deals, you can put them on your council, you can work with them. But if you have 1,000,000 little vassals, they add up, and they're harder to manage. But I don't think we can create this. I don't understand why we have to be the Sultan of Egypt to create the Empire of Abyssinia. This guy looks suspiciously Chinese. He's apparently not. How did this guy get in charge, though? He is part of the House Muhalabid. Ah, it's because his father married a Chinese wife. Okay, I gotcha. That explains a lot. So the real question then becomes... how angry would this guy be if I became the Sultan of Egypt? Of course, I'd become the King of Egypt. I mean, he'd get pretty angry. Ghana is becoming pretty powerful over here. If we are in position, though, we can deal with them. I think for now, though, we need to just continue upgrading our castles. That's the biggest thing that we can do right now. Penance? I can do that. Do penance. Excellent. Okay, so we do have the ability to create another keep. Alternately, we could build one of the... yeah, this is... yep, mm-hmm. I'm trying to build buildings here, Events. Thank you. Our cousin Nicodemus was murdered. We were cousins with the leader of the Byzantines. I didn't know that. Count of Constantinople is our nephew. Are we related to this guy? Not sure we are. Who are you? The King of Lithuania wants to marry our sister. Go for it. The odds are pretty low that she's going to inherit. Okay. So we're going to have our retinues maxed out here pretty soon. Excellent. We'll make some progress on our penance. I would like to pass this status of women law. Well, the Duchess is supporting it now, which actually isn't surprising. What is surprising is that she's even on the council. Oh, she's our spy master. That explains it. So, if the Duchess is supporting it, then that means that all we need is 2. The Patriarch costs 88. The Marshal costs 200. The Chancellor costs 388. The Steward costs 197. Okay, so it's going to cost us 300 gold to get this law changed. I think that's manageable. I think it's manageable. We made no progress with the penance there. That's unfortunate. Economy, technology, spread rate, and the prosperity going up for 53.8 gold. That's really worthwhile, but I want to spend this on this law change. But we'll do it. I won't be happy about it, but we'll do it. We're also very close to being able to get another retinue. So that's good. Hey, Bagemder has been converted. That is very solid. Thank you, Patriarch. Now Gajam needs to be converted. We do need to deal with these Monophysites. They're spreading at about the rate we're converting them, which is unfortunate. Hey, there's some penance progress. Okay, he converted someone in the province, but not the province itself. And now we only need about 100 gold to get that law passed. So that's ideal. We could get a point of shipbuilding, but I really want to save up for castle infrastructure. 624, so under 100 at this point, in terms of economic tech. Excellent. There's some more penance progress. Whoa! Okay, buddy. I wasn't expecting you to convert Gajam that quickly. We can't even move him yet. That was fast. I guess he has a really good conversion chance. Okay. 20%. It's insane. Okay, this betrothal can marry now. Who is this guy? Is this guy the heir? No. He's not the heir. Oh well, he's a relative of the king. So I guess that's okay. So let's go ahead and get that law passed. So we're going to pay off the patriarch. And we're also going to pay off, I believe, the marshal. 200 gold? Yep, do it. Excellent. Now we're going to call in council support for these two. There we go. And now we're going to pass significant status of women, and that will pass. Fantastic. And I don't think we're going to be able to pass a council law with this, but we can check. Nubia, Canaan, and Yemen don't need any royal law changes. Okay, sounds good. They're all on illegal realm inheritance. There we go, significant status of women. Fantastic. So that means that women are now allowed to hold public offices. Which does mean that we're going to have some angry duchesses. Although not right now, it would appear. I'm okay with this. Excellent. We have completed our penance. We're at 451 devotion. We can rank up at 1,000 devotion. Okay. Oh, we're now kind. That's going to be good for our devotion. And we can actually move our patriarch at this point, and we should do that. So I'm going to move him... This is Monophysite up over here. I'm going to move him up here. None of those are a heretic stronghold, so that's fine. Absolute law in Persia, huh? Well, good for you, buddy. I see why he's called the Careless, though. Oh, wow. He's getting a little wrecked right now. I'd really like for the Muhalabid to fall apart a bit, but it would appear that this guy, he is too powerful. I'm gonna work on swaying him. If we can become friends with this guy, we might be able to encourage him to rebel. I mean, we can send our spy master over there to work on that as well. Specifically, we would want to, I believe, maybe sowing discord? Yeah, sow dissent. So where is this guy based at? What is his capital? Where is that these days? They hid that somewhere. Yeah, do some prosperity increase. I need to find where this guy's capital is, though. So his main title is Sultanate of Arabia, it would appear. He is currently in Bajeja to improve diplomatic relations. That's not helpful. It's not helpful at all. What is his capital? That's his capital. Al-Aqaba here. Okay, so we can send our Chancellor to go sow dissent there. Fantastic. And we'll just see if we can make any problems. However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we'll see if that develops into anything. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.